Hello, class. This is Q3, week 1, and this is your homework help. Okay, this is your homework help. I'm going to help you with this homework assignment Monday. It says translation. Remember, there are 4 types of transformations. There's translation, reflection, rotation, and dilation. Translation is to slide, rotation is to turn, reflection is to flip, and dilation is to get bigger or smaller. So here we're using translations and we're going to be sliding objects, okay? So this is translation. This is to slide 8 units to the left and 7 units up. So we're going to take each of these ordered pairs, these points on the coordinate plane, and we're going to slide them 8 units to the left and 7 units up. So let's go to K. 8 units to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 7 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is my new location for K or K prime. Remember, you move K one time. This is K's first move, so you put 1 tick mark, okay? This is called K prime. Let's do X. We're going to move X 8 units to the left, 7 units to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is X prime. Okay, 1 tick mark because this is the first move, okay, or transformation. Um, R, 8 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 7 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is R prime. All right, this right here is the pre-image, and this where the object has moved to is called the image. All right, okay, pre-image, image. All right, let's look at number 2. Graph the dilated image of JKL, JKL, this triangle right here, using a scale factor of 2. Okay, so the letter that we use for scale factor is K. So K is equal to 2. So that means we're going to write down the ordered pairs for each of these points, and then we're going to multiply 2 times both the X and the Y of each ordered pair. So let's look at this ordered pair right here. Let's look at J's first. So J, start at the origin. 1, 2, that's positive 2, and up 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 2 and 4. Okay. K is 1, 1. And L is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 0. 4, comma 0. So those are the ordered pairs there. Okay. All right. Now we're going to multiply the 2, the scale factor 2, by each of these numbers so we can figure out what the new ordered pair is. J prime, K prime, and L prime. Okay, so we're going to say 2 times this 2 right here. 2 times 2 gives me 4. So this new X value is going to be 4. Then we're going to say 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8. Okay. So this is J prime, 4, comma 8. Let's do K. Right? We're going to multiply 2 times both numbers in the parentheses here. So that's 1 times 2, which is 2. 1 times 2, which is 2. Okay? Now we're going to do the last ordered pair. Okay, we're going to figure out what L prime is. So we're going to say 4 times 2 is 8. And 0 times 2 is 0. So that's my new ordered pair for L. That's L prime. So now let's graph it because it says graph. So we got 4 and 8. So we're going to go over 4 and up 8. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is J prime, okay? That's the new location for J. K prime is 2, comma 2. So go over 2 1, 2, and up 1, 2. This is K prime. Okay. And 8, 0. So go over 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 0 means you don't go up or down. This is 8, comma 0. So this is L prime. So when you connect the points for the new triangle, J prime, K prime, L prime, you can tell that it is enlarged. How much has it enlarged? It's enlarged by 2. So it increased in size, it doubled in size. Okay. All right, let's look at number 3. Determine whether the dialect, don't forget you can pause, okay? Don't forget that. If you need to rewind to understand, the most important part about this is understanding what you're doing, not that you just copy down some answers. Determine whether the dilation from image A to image B is a reduction or an enlargement. So this is A and this is B. So look at this. This is A and then this is B. What happened? Did it reduce or did it enlarge? From A to B, it reduced in size. So this is a reduction. And what's my scale factor? Remember, the formula for scale factor is image divided by pre-image. Okay? So you decide, you use one of the points. The only number that you can't use in this formula is 0. You can't use 0. So I'm gonna refrain from using this point here. I'm gonna use these 2 points here. So you have to pick this. If you pick this corner here of A, you got to pick the same corner for B. So this ordered pair is positive 1, 2, 3. And negative 1, 2, 3. Okay? This ordered pair is positive 1 and negative 1. So now you got to choose either the x value or the y value. I'm going to choose the x values to use for the formula. So that's 1 and that's 3. So I'm going to choose those numbers. All you got to do, either choose x's or y's. It doesn't matter which one you choose. It really doesn't. Because all you need is one number. So look, image over pre-image. My image is after the move, my pre-image is before, okay? So I went from A to B. So my A is before, that's my pre-image. My pre-image is 3, that goes on the bottom. And my image after the move, I moved from A to B. So B is the image, and that's 1. So K is equal to 1 over 3. Okay. Excuse me. All right, so now let's find the slope. Remember, if it can be reduced, then reduce the fraction. If it can't, just leave it as a fraction, okay? Find the slope of the line. Since we're finding the slope of the line, we're going to use the formula rise over run. I know you remember the other formula for slope, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That's the other formula for slope. It's going to be much easier that we use this formula since we already have a line. If we had 2 points, we use this formula, okay? All right, so let's do this. We're going to use rise over run. So I'm going to pick 2 points on the line, this point here and this point here. I know that since my line is going down, my answer is going to be a negative. This is a negative slope because the line from left to right, this line is going down. Do you see how this line is going down from left to right? As you read, the line is going down. Since the line is going down, we know that our answer is going to be a negative, okay? So let's do rise over run. So here, you can either start at this point or this point. It don't matter. If I start here, I go down 1 to get to this point. So that's negative 1 over to the right, 1, 2, 3. And this is my answer for slope, okay? If I start here, I go up 1 and to the left 3. So that's negative 3. This is the same answer, y'all. Whether you put the negative on the top or the bottom, the answer is still, the slope is still going to be negative, okay? All right. Okay, let's look at Number 5, determine whether the table, graph, or equation represents a linear or non-linear function. We only have one here. So is this a linear? Is this a linear function? It's a straight line, so this is linear. Okay? That is a linear function because it is a straight line. So this straight line is a linear function. Okay? It's linear because there's a constant rate of change and it is a straight line. Linear means that the graph forms a straight line. This is linear because it forms a straight line. Okay? There is a constant rate of change. There is a constant rate of change. What does that mean, Ms. Reyes? That means that if I choose this point here and this point is the same slope, is the same rise over run as if I was to choose this point and this point. Okay, it's going to be the same rise over run. Okay, no matter what 2 points you use on this line, the slope is going to be the same. It forms a straight line. You're still going up and over or down and over the same amount, no matter which 2 points you choose on this line. The rate, that's why it forms a straight line, because the rise over the run is the same throughout the line. Okay? All right. I hope that you do well. Study your notes. Please make sure that you submit your homework like you're supposed to at the end of the week. All right. Have a great evening.